Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Demon Deacons headed toward the ball and we are ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Canes.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening, kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
The Demon Deacons offense will go to work first. And here comes Gio Lopez, transferred in from North Carolina, more than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. On the run, it's Wiggins. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Handoff to the lone back. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Canes are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Fletcher. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Throwing, Mensah. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
There he goes. Open it up. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Mensah. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing, Lopez. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, we're only in the 1st quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quick handoff. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
Here's a little room there. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Pressure coming. Already find a hole in that secondary. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Wake Forest has it back and here comes the Deacon offense. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This offense says it's 4-down territory, taking a chance from the 43. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Slings it downfield. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the ground, it's Pringle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Brown. Might have a chance. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Bulldozes his way through. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Wiggins.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll send the back in motion. Lopez. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wiggins. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Throwing, Mensah. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Demon Deacons!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Mensah showing the arm strength to the left. Got his man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Canes will snap it on first and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Wake Forest head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Here's Lopez to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Will they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Ocean from the wideout. Right back to the well. There's a crease.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play fake, Gio Lopez. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Wiggins. Shakes off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The field goal is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. The lone back's got it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they swarm him under.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Punt is on its way. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll run the counter. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job.
And he scores! Touchdown, Miami! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Punts it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Holds and fires complete to the right. Snags it, and he's open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He'll run it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games,